It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. Normally, it's night when I'm talking to y'all, but it's the daytime, and I'm out and about with Train.
It should be like, it's the Labor Day edition, you know what I'm saying? Labor Day weekend edition, you know, you out, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's trying to tell me how to start my video.
I'm gonna follow you right here, 'cause you are the pro, so it's your thing.
This is the Labor Day edition, so I'm out and about in the daytime.
There you go, man. That's it, you know, Labor Day edition.
Anyways, so we have been having an Eminem debate talking about this Eminem album that he just dropped, and it's crazy because alright guys, hold up. I'm gonna get into this whole Eminem debate because y'all know Eminem is a legend. But before I get into this Eminem debate, I want you guys to check out ST Prodigy on YouTube. They got some cute challenges. I'm gonna play a little clip of their challenge, and then, you know, after that, we're gonna get into this whole Eminem debate because I'm tired of y'all youngins dissing Eminem and y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
We are giving y'all the kissing challenge.
Hey, yes.
Kissing with no hands. So we haven't seen it around, so it should be really quick.
But I already know, you know. You lost, you touched me.
All right, you guys, that was Prodigy's No Kissing Challenge. Be sure to go to their YouTube channel and subscribe to their YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link to that challenge below if you guys want to see the full thing. They got some really cute, really fun videos. But without further ado, let's get into this whole Eminem debate because Eminem is a ricket legend. All right. So we have been having an Eminem debate talking about this Eminem album that he just dropped, and it's crazy because a lot of people, I was looking at some of the comments in the shade room, and it made me realize how many people are so young on the internet and know nothing about anything about rap or anything. What do you think about the people trying to disrespect him, saying that he's not a legend?
It's pretty frustrating. I'm not even, to be honest, I'm not even hearing any of the little comments because you can tell by the first sentence of the comment whether they know what they're talking about or not. So, you know, it's, some people are trying to make it racial, which is stupid.
First of all, and that's one of the comments, somebody was like, how y'all over here letting a white rapper diss all these black rappers and that's okay? Like, first of all, it has nothing to do with race. I'm sitting here like, what? Like, he's dissing people who are not talented. He's also dissing white rappers as well. He dissed Iggy, he dissed MGK, he dissed Lil Pump. He didn't just diss black rappers, but it doesn't matter if he dissed only black rappers because Lil Pump is like Mexican or something.
I was about to say, what was that nigga?
But he didn't just diss black rappers, he dissed whack rappers, he dissed mumble rappers, and within him dissing mumble rappers, he also dissed Joe Budden. He had some bars for Joe Budden, for real. He was like, what was he saying?
What about what?
Joe Budden.
Oh, that nigga went on a tangent on Joe. That nigga told him, he basically spit some shit for him that went over his head clearly, and he couldn't get it. So you can't tell him that his shit's trash when you clearly didn't understand what he was saying. Type stuff like that, along those lines. I mean, shit, I can't quote that nigga in. You'd have to listen to it like 5-6 times to really get it, because the nigga's going 100 miles per hour, spitting that shit. So yeah, you know. But album's flawless right now as far as the bars is concerned.
When Train first told me that M had dropped the album, because my phone is broke. I am out of Cali right now and my phone is broke. I have no phone, no communication at all. So Train was on his phone and he was like, M just dropped the album. And the first thing I said when he told me M dropped the album was, the stuff that he's been putting out lately hasn't been that good. And I'm an Eminem fan. Like, I'm somebody who, when I was in high school, I had Eminem posters all over my wall. This was, you know, back in the day when it was cool to cover your wall with posters and things like that. my two faves had like the biggest posters, which was DMX and Eminem. Those are like my two favorite rappers back in the day. But when he first told me that M had dropped the album, I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be that good, because the stuff that he had been putting out lately hasn't been that great. But he put it on. The first song is The Ringer, and he snapped. Like, he was taking shots at everybody. He dissed Lil Yachty, Lil Pump in the first song, and took a shot at Charlamagne. It was a light shot. He took a shot at Joe Budden. And if you guys don't know what happened with him and Joe Budden, basically Joe Budden was in the group Slaughterhouse, which is signed to M's label. And when Charlamagne and, wait, did I say Charlamagne the first time?
No, you said Joe Budden the first time. Now you said Charlamagne.
Okay, so when Charlamagne and Joe Budden at the end of the year, they
Slaughterhouse
had...
consists of Crooked Eye, Eminem, Joe Budden. It did. Joe Budden, Joel Ortiz, and
that's the Eminem's group.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
Eminem.
where's the 5'9"?
And from Eminem's label. But what I was saying was, Charlamagne and Joe Budden, they had this end of the year wrap up show, and they were going over like who was trash for 2017, like which albums were trash, which artists were trash, like the trash moments of the year, the best moments of the year, things like that. They were like having a list, and Joe Budden, who was signed to Eminem, he kind of took shots at him, saying that he didn't like his music and he thought that it wasn't that good and things like that. So then, of course, him being from Eminem's label, they're like, what? Like, how you taking shots at me? Blah, blah, blah. And it was like this big old thing. Eminem came back with a song where he gave him like light jabs. He didn't really go in on him. And then this one, he's really like speaking up. And then he got a lot of criticism because a lot of people, when he did his cypher at the BET Awards, a lot of people were saying that it wasn't that good. I didn't think it was that good. I like that he used the moment to talk about Trump and shed light a little bit on politics, things that we don't normally hear him talking about. But his bars, I didn't really like it that much, and I like him. So for him in this song, he was kind of clapping back, and he was saying like, only people who didn't like my music was people who can't understand like lyricism, pretty much is kind of what he was saying, like people who are like retarded and stuff. I like his music, I understand his lyricism. I didn't really like it, but these songs right now that he has, I think that they are dope. I'm glad that he's back. It's nothing to do with race. I don't think it has anything to do with race. I think that he is
This whole shit has to do with the culture and the state of where hip-hop is right now. Like, honestly, I can't hate on the young niggas because they getting their money and they, you know what I'm saying, they're doing what they got to do right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as Yachty and Pump and all these niggas, they're doing what they're doing right now. They're making hit songs, so they're getting their money. So I'm not hating on that. But these little young niggas have just been disrespecting the G's, like, since they've been out. They've been disrespecting Cole, then disrespected Pac, then disrespected Big. I forgot one little nigga was like, I don't even think Pac and Big is like, they were just out here disrespecting niggas.
That was
disrespect niggas, disrespect the M. Like, you can't do that, because that's why Cole had to show niggas one time, like, on the last track, 1985, like, nigga, I have actual talent in this game. Boom, and let them know. Now M is just letting all these niggas know, like, if y'all niggas ain't real rappers like that, don't disrespect us. Get your money, do your shit, get your little hit songs and shit, get your money. It's not gonna last though. Their music's not gonna be, and like Cole says, yeah, so you don't have the bars, you don't have the talent to really do this like them, so don't come at them. That's all this shit is about, really.
Right. And basically what he was trying to say is, you guys remember Lil Yachty when they asked him about Tupac and Biggie, he was like saying that he thought that they were overrated or something like that, or he didn't really know who they were. It was something stupid that he said. And you know, a lot of people gave them flack for that, and M just came at everybody's head. Like, all of these people, Lil Xan disrespected Tupac, I think, and he just went at all of them. First of all, y'all need to show the people who came before y'all respect, and how dare y'all try to say anything about us when all y'all do is mumble rap. You have no real lyricism, you ain't really saying nothing, you're giving us bumblegum rap. And then he even mocked the mumble rap in his rap, and you know, he killed that too. Eminem just killed it pretty much.
Yeah, he did. Shit's dope.
Anything else you want to say about him before we close out this video?
top 3 dead or alive.
Right.
Facts.
I always put M at the top of the list when it comes to rappers. Oh, that's another thing I want to say. A lot of people in the comment section, when I was looking at the Shade Room and things like that, a lot of people, they were like, oh, just because he's a white rapper, we're saying that he's a legend. We're just giving the title legend just because he's white. No, we're giving him the title of legend because he's dope. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's white. You know how many white rappers have came out and they are...
I'm not gonna hit my car, trust me. I've seen these things. We bumper to bumper here for some odd reason. It's the first time in Talco history there's ever been this many people out here like this. This is crazy.
He looked like he was almost about to hit that car. Anyways, it's not about us just saying, oh, he's white, he's a legend. No, it's about him being dope. If you go listen to his albums, they're dope. And the only people who are saying... Okay, so we were also having this debate. He don't think that Eminem has dope albums, but he thinks that he's a dope rapper. I think that he got dope albums. I love listening to his albums. I purchased all of his albums.
I mean, yeah, he has a lot of albums that the females would like. I mean, songs on there, but honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of niggas probably agree with me. Like, his albums, like, niggas wasn't putting in M's album, like, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have a lot of songs, like, he's doing on this. Like, this is some shit, like, niggas is on, but, like, he just didn't have good albums to me. And then he was going through this drug problem, and he came out with a couple albums that was just, you could tell was he just was trash, just putting out bullshit. M admitted to it, even saying when he was going through his drug problem, like, these last couple albums been trash. Like, they were trash. Like, honestly, like, they're just not, like, they weren't good. Now, whenever Eminem was featured on people's songs, he destroyed everything he's ever been featured on. That's why, like, he's that nigga, because he destroyed that shit with he was on Hove's track. Destroyed that. Everybody knows that song with Hove on Blueprint. He kills that. Renegades. Any other song he's put on with anybody, Wang, Ye, any of the greats that he's been on features with, he destroys it. Everybody knows. Big Sean shit. Everybody knows they have to come with it when they have M on a feature. But M's, like, by himself, standalone albums, nah.
I like M's standalone albums. I think they're dope. He thinks that M albums aren't great. I think that they are, but even if you say that Eminem's albums aren't great, he's a lyricist, and he may not have a full body of work to you on one single album that's like all the way solid, but he has solid tracks for sure.
You know, and let's not, like, I'm not saying the nigga's albums did great. He would have like 5-6 songs on the radio off his album. So, like, I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? He's eating that way. But as far as like all them radio songs, like, nobody was like,
you're fucking crazy.
Nobody's in here like, man, run that Superman back, nigga. Like, nobody.
I would play Superman on repeat.
Nobody's running Superman back. I'm sorry. Well,
I love Superman, Crazy in Love. I love all the songs about Kim.
Niggas ain't.
I thought those were dope, even though he was talking about doing her bad,
but
treating her bad. But I liked all of those songs.
That shit back.
Eminem is a dope lyricist. Whether you think that he has a good album or not, he's a dope lyricist. He can out-rap the majority of the rappers.
I'm gonna say anybody. It's no majority. He can out-rap anybody. He can out-rap anybody. I don't care. Like, he can out-rap anybody.
But how can you say he can out-rap anybody, but then you don't think he has good albums?
Just because you can out-rap anybody doesn't mean you have good albums. Cassidy is a good rapper, but his albums are trash. Like, niggas can rap and put out bad albums. Some niggas can't translate rap into albums. That's why there's battle rappers and rappers that make good songs. Like Future. Future can't rap. That nigga can't out-rap nobody, but does he have good albums? Sometimes, yeah, he has good albums. You know what I mean? Dirty Sprite, that shit is good. You know what I mean? Like, he has good albums, but he can't rap. Just like these niggas now. Like, there's a gang of niggas who have okay albums. Like, you wouldn't expect them to have good albums, but they have no bars. They can't rap. But M, the nigga's bar game is second to none, untouchable, but I just don't like his albums. Like, I'm sure people feel me. I don't like none of his albums.
But yeah, that's the difference though. Like, some people are just true lyricists, and yeah, I agree with you on the whole battle rap not transitioning into.
Some niggas can do it, some can't. And M, like, right now on this, he clearly can do it. I mean, this is a great fucking album right now, but he's just he's better when he's mad like this, and he's just spitting, and he wants to show his talent. He didn't even need to show, but the fact that he's letting everybody know, it's like niggas forgot. So now he's like, okay, remember, let me remind y'all, I'm M. I do this for real. Pen and pad, 8 Mile, that's me.
And that's what
You know
I
what I'm
respect
saying?
about him. Like, when I haven't spoke about all of Nicki Minaj's antics because I was trying to like, I was just so irritated with her that I just didn't even feel like putting that energy out there, like doing a video talking about it. But
Yeah, Nicki got bars too though.
Nicki Minaj, she went on her social media rants and she had her little issues with everybody, and the Barbie Dream song was dope. Like, I really like that song, but I wish that she would have put that energy instead of like doing her social media rants that were just retarded. I wish that she would have did like I'm about to get on wax and I'm about to go at everybody I got a problem with. I'm about to address every issue that I have and put it in a song. And that's what Eminem did. Like, he put it in a song and he went at like everybody.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I feel like people would have respected that more if
This song's real open, man. He talks about his falling out with D12, basically saying D12 is over. They still friends, but that shit over. He talks about, that's why M is dope, man. He ain't no subliminal dude. He gonna let you know. He gonna tell you, he gonna put names behind it. He gonna tell what's really going on with him in his life and everything. And on top of that, it's crazy. His rap is it's crazy. The skills that he has, the talent.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna end that video topic there, and I'll come back to y'all with another video. Peace.